Hello, good evening everybody. Today I am going to discuss academic psychology in India. In our previous class we have discussed as introductory part, generally we have discussed pre-independence era and post-independence era. In these sections I am going to discuss chronological order of academic psychology in India. So I try to sum up some of the important important events which are generally milestone in developing India in psychological development, especially for academic psychology, and how department has been developed gradually. Uh, that is very important to examination point of view. So first of all, I would like to discuss 1947. Girindra Bose, published first psychology journal called Samiksha. Basically, it is one of the important milestone in the context of psychology journal. So, Samiksha, for examination purpose, it's very important. Mr. Girindra Bose, Samiksha, prepared by Girinder Bose, and 1949 psychological research from defense purpose. The government of India has started psychological research. You know that in army we have a recruitment cell, and it is very important to do psychological research. So it is one of the important landmark. Every country must have a psychological unit or psychological research unit for recruitment and assessment, and as a defense purpose we have psychological research unit. So 1949 psychological research unit has been established, and in 1950 Department of Psychology, Pune University Department of Psychology has been started. So you have to careful about that. There may be a psychological events question can be asked, as previous year 2019 paper as same questions has been asked. So it is very important. So you can see that 1947, 1949 and 1950, so these are gradual development. And 1955 training program, and the with the help of the Erickson, Niemann's clinical psychology training. Those were professionals. We established generally clinical training programs in Niemann's, as we discussed National Institute of Mental Health and Neuroscience as one of the premier institute for mental health. So that is also very important as clinical psychological perspective. And 1947, a Madras Psychological Society has been established. Again, it is one of the important landmark. It is also published one of the journal. Right now, I am not going to discuss about that. But as point of landmark, 1957, Madras Psychological Society has been established. So it was one of the important, in southern region also. It has done number of journals. So we will discuss on little more about when I am going to some other aspect in our forthcoming classes. So 1961, another important landmark is a Department of Psychology, Allahabad University. So Allahabad University Department of Psychology established. So you have to be very careful. It is one of the important university, and we will also discuss depth in our forthcoming classes. And 1964, at Delhi University, independent department. You have to be very careful. Earlier, though we have a psychology department, Department of Psychology, independent department generally started in Delhi University. That's also one of the landmark. And 1967, University of Calcutta, that is also applied psychology has been established. So these are major landmarks. Absolutely, we have to look into that, because right now, hundred of universities, more than 100 universities, has been giving programs in applied psychology and other aspect of general psychology and applied psychology. You have to be careful. So in forthcoming classes, I am going to discuss some other aspect, rest of the part, which we can organize in detailed manner. So these are the landmarks and milestone which right now we can say that in India with Western, adopting the Western system also in psychological testing, whether it may be psychological testing and whether it may be experiment. So earlier we know that Western context we adopted most of them, but right now the situation has been changed. Many of the universities are applying Indian context also. The research has been took place. So right now we are really in advantage stages as we in Indian context we can say. So this is all for today class, and wait for the other our forthcoming classes. We will discuss these things. Thank you for watching videos. Share and subscribe, and please press the bell icon. Thank you so much.